they are presenting the gospel of Jesus Christ as well. And so that only doesn't just go to that child, it's going into their homes, their families. And so one little shoebox can impact an entire family, a village, a whole community.
Welcome to TBC 10 Minute Tuesday, a podcast of Thelma Baptist Church. I'm your host, BJ Parson, missions and student pastor here at TBC. Our goal in this weekly podcast is to engage, inform, and inspire. And back in the TMT studios this morning with us, my good friend and your chief fun officer, the architect of awesome, our preschool and children's minister, Miss Michelle Knuckles.
Good morning. It's good to be here with you.
I'm excited to have you in here. And
Yes.
It's 2 weeks in the making. I came up and I said, hey, we need to sit down and talk about some things. And I just shared with Miss Michelle that I'm a little tired this morning because yesterday was it was a great day.
It was.
But it was a long day.
It was a long day. It was really good, though.
I really enjoyed yesterday getting to spend some time with our church family. And then getting to be surprised with, hey,
you get to speak on stage.
You get to speak on stage. And so I believe Clayton did a great job organizing and coming up with everything. And the questions were simple, but complex at the same time. And so it was great. And you are celebrating 18 years.
Coming up, yes.
18 years. That's amazing.
Seen a lot of kids come through our ministry, graduate through your ministry,
Absolutely.
Go through college, have children, get married and have children.
And then, and you're
and
like,
then they're back in our ministry.
Man, it says something about longevity. You get to see it come full circle. And I saw an article this morning, and I immediately started laughing out loud, did the LOL moment, and it said, signs that you are a children's minister. And so I started going through and I was like, I wonder how many of these, Michelle, actually you find yourself wandering in the toy aisle when you have no kids.
Always, yes. Always. Probably need more Play-Doh as well every time.
Oriental trading is marked on your computer.
Yes.
Okay.
Purchased this past week.
So far, we're two for
Yes.
two. Worship songs involve movements that resemble a Zumba workout.
Absolutely. Yesterday with the 3-year-olds, we had scarves, we had light up sticks, just everything, and boom whackers.
Oh wow! Well, that's a lot of noise. It's a joyful noise.
It was.
It's a joyful noise. Okay, you are an expert at. I'm sorry. This one got me. You're an expert at unjamming the name tag printer.
Oh, yes, weekly.
Because we talk about that on a regular. It's become a regular item.
Yes.
A topic. You know how, and I know this one is spot on. You know how to transform an adult auditorium into a kid's wonderland for VBS.
Absolutely.
And do an amazing job year after year after year. And everybody can testify to that one, that you do an amazing job on
Thank
that.
you.
Your Bible has cartoon illustrations in it.
Yes. Or hand drawings or
Okay, here's the one. This will tell, like there's some people when you say this, they're going to go, what? You have some old Bible Man VHS or DVDs.
Bible Man's a long time ago.
It was a minute.
Veggie Tales and all of them.
That's it. That's it. And there's a new one.
There is.
Like with a squirrel or
Yes.
something. I saw that the other day. I was like, we're about to get back into some new stuff. You can dish out goldfish crackers like nobody's business.
Absolutely.
And there's boxes. Man, I did not know some of those containers were that large or were sold in that large of a container. And then, of course, this one actually could go in children or student ministry. You've made the church janitor mad at some point.
Yes, but our church janitor, she loves us. So you know what? I feel if there's glitter and paper on the floor, it means our kids have learned and had fun.
Exactly. And, you talk about glitter and paper, and that gives us a good segue into what I want to talk about this morning, which is what's coming up next Sunday.
Yes.
And it's Trunk or Treat.
Trunk or Treat is October the 26th.
Nice.
From 6 to 7:30, and we're doing it in the pecan orchard this year. The past couple years, we've done it in the parking lot, and it's been fun out there, but we're pushing it out into the pecan orchard, and we've got a little more space to roam around, a little more space between all the events, so I think it's going to be really fun.
I'm excited about it. And it all began as what we would call Fall Festival. And it had been Fall Festival for years. I know when we came in 2009, that was the first year of experiencing that. And we were actually on the soccer field.
Yes, the soccer field.
And had all kinds of great stuff going on out there. And then we moved into years and years of, hey, how do we make it better? How do we do it better? Then we moved into 2020, which was kind of that transition period where we went to the trunk or treat model, and it kind of changed how we did it and where we did it, but the flow seemed to work better.
It did. So 2020, we did not do Trunk or Treat or Fall Festival at all, but we started in 2021, and we did Trunk or Treat out in the in the parking lot, and it worked great. Cars could pull in. Wonderful parking in the back for everybody as they walk up, and so it flowed really well, and I think we're just outgrowing that little space right now, and we're going to move on out to the pecan orchard, and I think the extra space will be just kind of fun.
Yeah. The goal behind it is not to hand out candy.
Right.
That's not our ultimate goal, just to sugar people up or sugar kids up and give them treats. Treats are great.
Right.
But that's not the goal behind it.
No. When we switched over to Trunk or Treat, what I love, first of all, is to see our church family come together and use their creativity that God's given them as they create their own cars and decorate them and have games and that kind of stuff. And they're giving candy out. But the purpose of Trunk or Treat is our church family coming together to minister to our community. It's a great safe place to come and hang out, and yes, it's for some fun and for some games and for some free food, but we're also going to tag in there some gospel and some wonderful scripture moments that they can take home with them, and a great opportunity to see that church is fun. Church can have, great things outside and inside, and we're real people. And we just want to share the gospel with them on a sweet, tender moment and invite them back to join us again for other events and other things within the church as well.
And we're not weird.
No,
we try
not to be.
We're not weird. Well, I guess we can be from time to time, but the purpose behind it is to have a heart for your community and to offer them. I love the way that you said a safe place, because if we're honest about it, the world is not a very safe place.
Right.
And sending your kids out it's just not safe. And so to have a place that you can trust is huge.
It is.
Finishing up on Trunk or Treat, if somebody wanted to get involved, how could they get involved? What are some different ways that they can contribute to what we're doing?
Text or call the church this week. Text me. I've got a list going the rest of today of spots that we may need to fill up. So if you would like to help in the parking anyway, let me know on that. We probably have some spots in helping with our hay rides and that kind of stuff, loading and unloading kids and hanging out and greeting families as they come in. And if our church people just go, I didn't sign up for anything, can I show up? Come see me. Show up and find me, and we will find you a place to greet and meet families, and it's a great time to have our church come together and help.
Want to invite everybody to be a part of that, but also coming up in the beginning of November, we just had a big Operation Christmas Child Shoebox Drive. We met our goal.
That is awesome.
Of $8,000. We've ordered all the materials. We've ordered everything to go in those boxes.
You have a lot of stuff in your office.
Well,
your office looks like mine
it's
right now.
kind of spread out. It is. It's kind of spread out between my office, the mission house. There's actually like 200 or 300 boxes already put together in the FLC. But in November, we're having a big event with people.
We are.
all the children, all the adults. Hey, let's come together.
Multi-generational, gather them all together. So children and parents can come together. Our senior adults can come together. And we're going to partner up our senior adults with our children as they walk through and gather these items as they get ready to pack those shoe boxes. And we're going to go slow. We are not rushing to see who can pack boxes the fastest. We're going to go slow and purposely pick things for each child, purposely pray over these boxes, because although they're fun toys that these kids are going to get, they're also getting the gospel.
That's it.
They're getting the gospel in those boxes as well. And then when those kids are presented these boxes, they are presented the gospel of Jesus Christ as well. And so that only doesn't just go to that child, it's going into their homes, their families. And so one little shoebox can impact an entire family, a village,
a community.
A whole community.
Absolutely. Well, I love that. That is amazing that we're able to be a part of that.
Absolutely.
And listen, thank you for joining me today, and thank you for your leadership with our babies.
Thank you. Yes.
With the preschool, not just with when we say children's ministry. That's everything from birth until you hand them off. And you really don't hand them off, man. You follow them all the way through.
I keep walking. And, I walk in your area with the students, and I look at my kids, and they're my kids, even until they graduate, you know. So I have a lot of children.
They are. And I have young adults that I look at, and I'm like, that's one of my kids. That's one of my kids.
That's right.
But thank you so much for what you do here in the children's ministry and everything else that you do here to make every week successful at Thelma Baptist Church.
Thank you.
And for the rest of you guys, I want to encourage you to join us on Wednesday nights for 6:30 in the children's area.
That's right.
And in the students and adult activities, and also 8:30 and 10 a.m. on Sunday morning for group and worship here at TBC. Guys, have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you back here next time for TBC 10 Minute Tuesday.